Under the warm glow of lambent candlelight, in the town of Delft, a man named Antony van Leeuwenhoek finds himself lost in a world too small for the naked eye. Though not a man of science, his insatiable curiosity drives him to craft some of the era's most powerful microscopes. His journey will take you from a simple cloth merchant to the revered father of microbiology, in a world hidden within droplets of water and particles of dust. Antony gazes at a mundane bowl of water, a spark in his eyes. The mundane becomes grand, the simple complex, and the unseen teems with life. What if the things we cannot see are alive? He muses aloud, a thought poised to revolutionize science. Antony takes a tiny sample from his own mouth, placing it delicately on a slide, a specimen for his own crafted microscope. His experiment transports us into a radically different lens of viewing life, a world unseen by many. In the heart of the modest town of Delft, amid the hustle and bustle of everyday life, a man named Antony van Leeuwenhoek harnessed his insatiable curiosity to conquer uncharted territories. His day job as a draper was humble, but what he pursued after darkness fell was extraordinary. Struggling with the inadequacy of his bare eyesight and the limited magnification available, he dreamt of seeing what no man had seen before. One fateful night, his curiosity didn't let him rest as he delved into the art of lens-making. By the shimmering glow of his firelight, a rod of soda-lime glass, as fluid as honey from the heat, was being reshaped under Leeuwenhoek's steady hand. He meticulously pulled this malleable element apart to form gossamer-thin strands of glass. The tip of one such strand, when melted, curled into a small, flawless sphere. This was van Leeuwenhoek's first lens. On a chilly night in Delft, the Netherlands, Antony van Leeuwenhoek sits in his workshop, the room illuminated by the soft glow of a single candle. Surrounded by an array of magnifying glasses and tools from his former craft as a cloth merchant, he is entranced by the allure of the world beyond the naked eye. Obsessed with the tiny, fascinating objects, he painstakingly grinds and polishes small glass pearls into lenses, creating rudimentary microscopes that defy the limitations of the human sight. With the scrape of a toothpick against his teeth, he submerges himself into the invisible world below the perception threshold. Wonder and intrigue fill his mind as he discovers a bustling world within a drop of water from his mouth. Shapes and movement unlike anything he has seen. Life forms smaller than a grain of sand dance before his eyes. His discovery, a leap into the unknown. Soft glow illuminates Antony's face as he peers through his microscope. His eyes widen with surprise and utter fascination at the sight before him. As Antony peered through his homemade microscope, he became the first person to witness a world previously unseen by human eyes. There, swimming in the tiny water droplet from his mouth, were tiny, single-celled organisms. He had discovered a hidden universe, alive in our very mouths. A look of sheer delight crosses Antony's face as he sketches the animalcules, as he referred to them in his notebook. Antony's curiosity led him from a humble tradesman to a pioneering microbiologist. His thirst for knowledge uncovered a secret world thriving beneath our noses, ultimately laying the foundation. He invented a single-lensed microscope that would be his window into this new world. Not limited to just observing, he experimented, measured, and studied what he whimsically named as dierkens, or diertjes, his animalcules. The creator of a whole new branch of biology, van Leeuwenhoek was the first to see bacteria, muscle fibers, red blood cells, and even the flow of blood in capillaries, while also making detailed notes of his extraordinary finds. Yet, van Leeuwenhoek, the modest, self-made scientist, didn't pen a single book. It was in his letters, his excited missives to the Royal Society, that we get a glimpse into his world-altering discoveries. Through his curious lens, we've come to appreciate the profound complexity and diversity in the smallest corners of our universe. One morning in 1677, Delft, a city usually buzzing with the humdrum of ordinary life, bore witness to an event that would rewrite history. Prestigious members of the Royal Society disembarked on these foreign lands, their measured skepticism concealed behind intrigued expressions. Scholars like ministers Alexander Petrie and Henrik Cords, and even the dignified Sir Robert Gordon, all driven by their curiosity. Their purpose? To meet Anton van Leeuwenhoek, a local draper turned self-taught scientist who claimed to uncover a world hidden in plain sight. But upon stepping into Leeuwenhoek's humble abode, they were greeted by no more than the usual, mundane tools of a draper and small yet peculiar-looking objects, which he referred to as microscopes. With a patient smile, Leeuwenhoek prepared a simple slide, a droplet of water from a neighborhood canal. His monopoly on microscopic study earns him both admiration and envy across Europe's academics. With every creature he uncovers, he records and shares his findings with the Royal Society of London, adding to the rapidly expanding web of scientific knowledge. Yet his enigmatic wonders aren't confined to the inked pages of academic journals. One day, Anton van Leeuwenhoek receives a rather unexpected guest, none other than Tsar Peter the Great. This royal visit from the farthest reaches of Europe was certainly unusual yet intriguing. Upon the Tsar's ship moored in the Sea, the stage was set for an unprecedented. Envision the brimming halls of a grand palace, filled with the distinctive hum of curiosity and the whispers of insight. Amid the ornate grandeur sits a powerful ruler, Peter the Great, his eyes wide with eagerness, a thirst for knowledge decipherable. There, standing across from him, an unassuming figure, the Dutch tradesman turned scientist Anton van Leeuwenhoek, holding in his hands the embodiment of his relentless curiosity and innovation, the eel viewer. With a calm confidence, van Leeuwenhoek begins his reveal, unraveling the secrets of his marvelous creation. An extraordinary spectacle of science unfolding itself, the eel viewer, designed to decipher life's most intimate proceedings, to lay bare the mysterious journey of blood. Uncertainty gives way to wonder in Peter's eyes as he gains witness to a world previously hidden, a cascading dance of life as seen through the microscopic. Every day, he commuted in two realms, the tangible textile empire by day and the invisible kingdoms by night. From the pulsating galaxies of red blood cells, an alien landscape in a whale's eye, to minuscule invisible beings swirling in a raindrop, our humble draper, with no formal scientific training, laid the foundation stone of microbiology. Every letter he wrote to the Royal Society was a token of his exploration, each unearthing a new dimension of life. He may not have published scientific papers, but his discoveries shaped entire fields, medicine, biology, and even our modern understanding of reproduction.